Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. Full count pitch on its way. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Off to a good start here as he gets him with the fastball. I know it sounds obvious, but that's going to be an important pitch for him. How is he going to be able to locate it going forward? That'll be something to watch as this game progresses.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to first and caught there by fielder as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Matt Holliday will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ben Revere digs in at the plate. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Ben Zobrist will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. In time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2 and 3 over their first 5.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Nelson Cruz will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Mark Teixeira will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Two. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Brian McCann will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bryce Harper will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2. Aramis Ramirez will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Holiday will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Number 22 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Zach Greinke will get his first shot at it here. Here comes the 1-2. Right field. Harper will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Rougned Odor makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And the leadoff man is retired here in the Milwaukee third. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Jordan Zimmerman will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Ben Revere will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Alcides Escobar will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Ready with the 2-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brett Gardner will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Revere is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Nelson Cruz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Three and 2, here it is. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Mark Teixeira will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Here's the full count offering. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period, and that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put him up 1-0.
In now, Brian McCann. Fouled back. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 201 in his career, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, look at this. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Oh, that's a nice effort that time out there at second base. Watch as he flags this one down. He has to lay out to do it. Then he scrambles to get it over to first base in time, but really nice hustle getting down the line. Beats this one out.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. This is on the ground for the first baseman Teixeira, and he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Wow, you think the scouting report paid off a little bit? Look where the shortstop is to start this play, and then look where the ball winds up. I mean, this is just a heat-seeking missile headed right for his glove.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive. And he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Zach Greinke will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Brett Gardner will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. The 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Matt Holliday will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Zobrist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. Middle of the afternoon here at Miller Park. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers nothing. Aramis Ramirez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Escobar on to Teixeira at first, and they'll turn to a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. None left for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Fielder to put it away for the 1st out. 1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Brian McCann will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Chase Headley will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to Fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Scooter Gennett is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he reaches out for this one and sends a fly ball out toward left center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out. Ben Revere will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Ben Zobrist will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Prince Fielder will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. The next 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll settle under it. But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he drops it. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yorvis Medina will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Number 22 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And how about that? Number 22 has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And he'll round it and try for third. And he is in there.
The batter, number 2.
Alcides Escobar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 with one away. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7.
Matt Holliday will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Holliday finds the alley. This will be good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is in the dirt, but fielder does just what his name implies as he saves an error to end the inning. Bryce Harper will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Ball 3. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Odor will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Didi Gregorius will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-1. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Oh, and this is swung on and missed by Teixeira as he's a strikeout victim here, 1 away. Brian McCann will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. A 2-1 offering. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Gregorius is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. A stab, and he's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Travis d'Arnaud is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher Gorzolani. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Ben Revere will stride in, grounded out his last time through. He'll try it again, 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Ben Zobrist will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's a ball lifted back.
That guy at first.
The 2-2 coming. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gardner back to 1. Bryce Harper will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Into the box now, Aramis Ramirez. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Odor will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the board.
And he's going to put this one away.